This is about my Chevy trucks. I am a Chevy dude. Trucks, the Silverado, Tahoe, Avalanch, even the smaller ones, but not as much issues I'm having with the. Right, so some issues. It's rusting all over the place. Here's one place that's rusting. The whole fender, this whole quarter panel or whatever it is a quarter panel. You know, I could redo it. I tried to sand it down to get rid of some of this rust, but the whole thing, the whole truck actually is getting rusted out. So it's got some serious rust issues. You know, the hood's rusty, and sometimes you can, do some good body work to it. But I want to get a price on, like, look at this. This whole thing is just eating out. It's just ready to fall out. It's just hardly anything there. So I got to replace this whole thing. So somebody suggested I go to the junkyard. A woman I know used to have a Delaney. She's like, just go to the junkyard. Get the whole thing. So you can see how bad it is. This whole thing is eaten out like a big old hole in it. Even the handle, I keep gluing it back. Just so the truck is being eaten by rust. It's being rusted out all up under here. More rust. The whole frame. So I mean, I don't know the lifespan of. I mean, even the back of it, rust. I don't know what the lifespan of this truck is going to be. But like I said, this is '01. So 20 years, this is what you're looking at on a vehicle, which isn't too terrible, but the whole undercarriage, the whole frame it's just nothing but rust. Now, you come over here, I just got this, and you can see where the same thing is happening. So all is rusted. I sprayed it, trying to slow it down. That's where this little spray came from. Me trying to slow down the rust on it, But that's where it first happens, these doors. You can see it happening here. And that's when it starts getting you. Now, also up under my hood is starting to rust up under here. So you got some rust action there. And when you come on the other side here, you're gonna see along the doors right here, boom. Now this is a '07, so 14 years, you'll start seeing some serious, it'll just be visible. Even got my tailpipe is rusting out. I think that's a 4-inch, 5-inch, it might be a 6-inch tailpipe coming out of there. I'm not sure if it's a Flowmaster or what. I know a lot of people have Flowmasters on the back of their Avalanches because it makes the Avalanche sound a lot better. I don't have keys. I'm not even going to bother starting it up. But I just wanted to, present to you people who plan on buying these two particular vehicles some of the issues that you'll have within the short and the long run. And some of the ways to stop it is you can start patching them up like this. These are some patches that were on here, and some of them lasted. So I'm gonna show you a patch that actually did okay. I had this patched up probably 2 years ago. See the patch there? Wasn't that bad. And then they went and took some regular blue spray paint right over it, did it right at the AutoZone. Just some essays, man, saw me and was just like, yo, we could patch these holes. $160, we'll patch all the holes around your truck. And I was like, 160, let's go. It was 150. I paid them 10 more. They have a hustle. They go, yo, God bless you. Can you give me a tip? God bless you. Like, I should have said, no, you're not getting a tip. You know what I'm saying? God bless you. Give me a tip. No, give me more money. No, you do your job. I pay you what what your asking price was. But you know, I will if I ever go through this again. I'll be like, this is your asking price. This is what I'm paying you, because they'll hustle you straight out of your pocket. Anyway, so this is what they did. What do I mean, was it worth it? The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely. It was worth 150 bucks. So they trimmed this up to put something over it, and did the little thing, and it was a quick job. So they're just some essays running around with a van, a white van, and running right up on people who got rust problems, and like, hey, we'll go ahead and tighten that up for a few dollars, and it makes it look good. And so the asking price is not ridiculous. I mean, just think if they did 5 cars a day, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got this problem, especially if you run up on a guy who wants to keep his good old faithful. This is a damn good truck. So the engine in it is good. So this is one reason why I haven't got rid of it, because it's just a good truck. And when you get these Tahoes with the 5.3s, it's just hard to find one that lasts this long, and it has over 300,000 miles on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard. So you're looking at the body and going, and I can deal with that. A little rust, I can deal with it. Look, it's falling off of there. It's coming right off of there. And I can deal with that because the engine is so good. So this is one reason why you're dealing with. Oh, I'm buffering. Sorry. Let me get back closer to my house. But my cars aren't parked too close to my house. I'm buffering. I'll come over here. At any rate, what's up, lady? Okay, you're not buffering anymore. Hey, you probably had already added his tip to his asking price. Yeah, he probably already added his tip to his asking price, but when you ask for a certain amount, it's like that's what you're gonna get from me. I don't, God bless you. Give me a tip. The answer is no. I'm just no. You're not gonna keep getting more and more money out of me. Just you know, this is what you asked for. This is what you're gonna get. So that's where they start rusting out at. Now I've seen some avalanches where they started rusting out in the tailgate. So you won't see it in the bumper. The bumper is hard plastic. The steel is on the inside. This is hard plastic, so you're not going to see that. But you will see it in the tailgate, the rim of the tailgate, and you'll see it up here too. A lot of times you see these avalanches, they don't even have a tailgate, because the hitch, something went wrong with the hitch, or the hitch got rusted out. So when the hitch gets rusted out, they just go ahead and get rid of the whole tailgate, and then they'll have a net on the back of here, so they can still put something in it, and the net will hold whatever it is. So that's what they'll do with these tailgates, unless they go and buy a new one, and then I don't know how much one costs, but that's what you'll have people do. Now, somebody was telling me about my little, but I seen you seem to be really good-hearted, dude. Other just, you know what? That's because I'm still so mad that this dude had the gumption to destroy my trucks like this, and put markings on them, and sneak around. But I realized that he is a weasel. And yesterday, I was talking to my other neighbor, and he was telling me how somebody's been messing with his car, and he had already mentioned that dude scratched up his car. So it's eventually somebody is going to knock this guy's head off, because he's like, he got the wrong one. I'll do this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yo, I could easily beat this man up, but I'm the most. I'm the most successful now that I've ever been in my life. So I'm not interested in beating up anyone. I'm 100% interested in hustling. I wake up hustling. That's why I look like this because I don't care. I wake up the hustle. I go to bed the hustle. The hustle is in my blood. Like I don't want to do anything to stop my hustle. I sold my other neighbor a fridge. Shoot, I'm not gonna even speak to her because she got a dude too, and I don't want to. I'm not talking to anybody's. She speaks to me, I'll speak to her. Other than that, I'm tired of. I'm tired of the confusion. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of confusion. Some of these women just say things to their guy, and then it's all bad. It's like, what? I never said. I'm done. I'm done. Anyways, but when they want help, they want to come to me. Hey, could you help me? No, I'm not doing that no more. I'm tired. I'm not doing that. I'm tired of helping everyone, and then they treat me like crap. I'm not doing it. He makes more than. Yeah, he marked my other truck. I'll show you what he did. But this what he. And the thing about it is, I wasn't sure it was him, but I knew he was doing sneaky stuff. But he would walk past my truck. See, I like sitting on my porch, right? So I'd be sitting on my porch, and he'd come outside, and that's his car right there. But sometimes his car would be parked over there. I'm gonna go get in that car over there. So why is he crossing the street here? He'd cross the street, walk near my car, and then look down at my car just so he can say, I've been doing this. This is what he did. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I'm like, I know this dude is doing stuff to my car. I know it. But I can't prove it. And if you can't catch him, I know I have a delivery today. My sunglasses should come today. If you can't catch this guy, then the police won't do anything and the apartment complex won't do anything. But I just happened to be sitting in this truck uh, the next day after he had damaged it, and he walked past and looked down, you know, to say, I did it, and he didn't know I was in the truck, and I jumped out on him and was ready to just do him right there. And he got to talking all kind of crazy, and I was, and kind of giggled about it. I was like, all right, well, let's go. Well, let's go, and walked him all the way to his apartment, like in his face. Like, what's good? Touch my stuff now. I said, you go anywhere near my stuff, anywhere around my stuff, anywhere close to any of my trucks, and it's going to be all bad for you. And that was it. Then he went and called the police. So I don't deal with goofy people like this. You do stuff and then you hide your hand. Throw a rock and hide your hand is the saying. I don't deal with stupidity. Hey, I don't deal with stupidity. And I know that, I don't want no problems. So, yeah. Yeah. More than, yeah. Very jealous. Maybe he doesn't have, I don't know. A lot of people are just users. Yeah. He's evil. He is evil. He is evil. And, I don't want to level his whole, face and recreate his whole, chin. Because I will pick him up over my head and drop him straight on his. What's up, Polo? What's good, bro? How's the family and the dogs? I want me a German Shepherd. But anyway, so back to my truck. So this is what the guy did. And the insurance company told me this is $1,000 worth of damage. But I had a $500, I have a $500 deductible. So, I only got, it was $899. $899. So now I have to call a body shop either today, I don't know, sometime soon. And probably when I sell another fridge, I have to call a body shop and and get an estimate. Somebody said just take $150, go down and get another quarter panel. Now, I'm not opposed to that. I've been watching some how-to vids and already know. See how this opens up? Well, I already know I'm gonna have to take this off. So this is I don't know how to do this exactly, but I'm gonna have to take this light off and get up under it and just unscrew whatever's connected to this quarter panel. So all this is gonna come off. These screws right here take this off. This whole thing comes off, the whole back. So I'll have to take this whole thing off and remove this whole quarter panel some kind of way. Uh, get rid of all this. This is for the wheel well. And I have to take this down to this my running board. But I'm gonna have to pop this whole thing off. Good thing I don't have to take the tire off, but it probably would be better if I did take the tire off just to do it. And expose this whole side and remove it and pop this whole thing off of here and then go ahead and then put a new quarter panel on it. The good thing about this is it's a popular color. It's a gray. So this gray is very popular. And that is all your winning losers don't appreciate it. Yeah, this is true. I pulled up in this truck. People had issues, but it is what it is. Bless you. Yeah, bless you, Polo. Got my first parent teacher. What? The parent teacher? You are in the game now. You're in the big game. Parent teacher? Where they get to talk about how bad your kid is or how supposedly wonderful your kid is. Parent teacher conference. Well, she's a slow learner, but you just want to slap somebody like, how dare you? Good old parent teacher conference. Now you be a member of the PTA. Roll up there and voice your issues. Yes, my name is Polo G, and I'd like to state that I think that the grass is actually greener on the other side. Thank you very much. I'll sit down now. It's all good, man. Brother, you are not getting old. You are maturing. That's what that is. That's not getting old. That is straight up maturity, because you're gonna have to hold your tongue. You're gonna have to zip zip zip. Don't you call that teaching of bad words. And this your first one, so you got what? How many years of this? My kid's grown. So how many years of this you got? About 10, 15, and she dips off to college. You're gonna have some more of that. This is when it gets good, brother. This is when life is happening, Polo. This is when it gets good. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna have to take this whole thing and remove it because I don't think I can pop that back into its right place. The metal is warped. Even if I could push this in, I can't. You can take a dent puller and pull this out. You might be able to shape it up, but it's still scarred. It's still scarred. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something soon. I'm already making my exit plans because I'm leaving. I am leaving, and here's some more rust bubbles. So this whole thing is gonna be eaten out soon. But this truck is definitely worth having. I tried to get something without the rust issues, but I bought it faster than what I should have. Probably spent a couple $1,000 more than what I should have. But the performance and the agility of this truck, like what it can do and what it's doing for me, can't complain. I can't complain. This Avalanche, this Avalanche, I've had this Avalanche for less than a month. For less than a month. And with the help of its utility, with taking these off, once you lay this down and take these off, with just the help of that utility, because see, I have a fridge inside of here. There's a fridge in here. This is what I usually do. Pop this. That's a white refrigerator. Big old 33 inch. Got one in there. But I got tired of that. Plus the Tahoe sits lower than the Avalanche. And on the Tahoe, the suspension is a lot different than the Avalanche. It's made for the same suspension, but it's not as tight. So when you're towing and stuff like that, like you can feel the difference. That one, however, gets 16 to the gallon. This one gets like 15 to the gallon. So there's a big difference. That one is a lot quieter. My Tahoe's a lot quieter. This is louder, but I don't mind it. This has a lot of amenities that one doesn't have. My next truck is actually going to be another Avalanche, and it'll be I want to stay around 2007, 2000, probably 2008. And I'm looking to drop, I don't know, you can get them in between 6 and 13. So I don't know, depends on what it is, but I want it to be blue. And I saw the one I wanted at that time. He had one for 9,000, and I didn't have 9,000. Well, I didn't have 9,000 to give. I bought this truck and I didn't go broke. That was my whole point. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to buy something and then, be scraping for dollars until my next refrigerator sale. Nah. So I bought something that was well in my range and I didn't go broke. Yeah. A good friend of mine cried when his daughter in college. That'll do it to you, Lady D. She is pre-K. I'm crying. Come on, man. Hey, you know what, brother? I'm telling you something. It is 100% okay. You go ahead and you get that. Don't hide them either. You get that. You let. Hey. All right. It's mine. It's my little girl. Pre-K. My little girl, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you let them know. And unsoft over here. Ain't nothing soft over here, all right? Uncle Grandma, what you go to kindergarten over college? Brother, it's okay. You might get some free cookies out of it, bro. You might get. You might. You might make some friends. Somebody's husband gonna walk over to you like, "Hey, pre-K, me too, brother. It's all right. It's okay, brother." Oh man. Yeah, you starting off, man. That pre-K serious, bro. That pre-K is serious. You're just like, little girl, she go. It's all right, brother. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, so I just want to talk about my trucks. Things I'm gonna do to them. This one is sitting on 18s. I think this one is sitting on 14s. 16. 16. And this one's sitting on 18s. this. 275, 55, 20, 20s? These are not 20s. Oh, they might be. My bad, these are 20s. I thought these were 18s. Or 20s. No, R16s. Okay, so these are 20 inch. These are 20 inch. These are 16 inch. The ride difference between these two, this suspension is a lot tighter. The this Tahoe it's not loose in the front, but you can tell when you're towing because all the weight is on the back. But it's awesome. Now you can also see that I don't know how many inches this is. I'm thinking almost 6 inches. Look at this. That has got to be almost 8 inches. That thing is smooth though. But the ride on these tires is awesome. It's awesome. Now this is a stiffer suspension. It's also I want to say that the acceleration on this is faster than my Tahoe. My Tahoe, once you get into second gear, it takes a minute. But that, like I said, that's the same size engine. It's 5.3. They did something to make this faster, actually. They did something to the exhaust to make it faster and louder. So there's a big difference, but the ride is a huge difference. Also, this has leather seats. That one has cloth seats. That's a good work truck. I'm definitely going to get another Tahoe, but the one that I want, if I'm going to get one, I'm going to get one that's probably 2014, if I can help it. That's what I'm looking at. 2014 and up on a Tahoe. But the Avalanch, I'm keeping old. They don't make them anymore anyway. 2013 and under. I don't like the rim of the 2013s. I don't like the way they are. The panels, the quarter panels. These quarter panels here, I like them nice and smooth like this. The quarter panels on the 2013 look like this. Have this bevel in it, but the bevel goes all the way around. And I just don't like it. You'll see the same thing. See this? But it goes all the way around. And I don't like that body style. This body style is I just like it. So 2000, I think 11 and down for the Avalanch. Plus I want the inside screen so you can see where you're backing up to. On this truck, it tells you if you're getting close to something, it'll start beeping. These sensors back here, I think that's what does it. But on the newer ones, just 1 year newer, there'll be a camera here. So I want that. The system in the ones are the same. They're the Bose systems. So that doesn't change. It's a great system. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about them. And for people who are interested in Chevy Tahoes and Chevy Avalanches, one of these videos I'm going to take that when this glass comes off, these come off, that glass comes off, and the seats lay down, the back seats, and then there's a back part that's under the glass. The whole thing lays down. So this bed, this is a 6-inch bed, or excuse me, 6-foot bed. It turns into an 8-foot bed. So when you're out camping or something like that and you want to sleep in your truck, you don't have to sleep in the back seats. Uh, you can just sleep inside the truck, and like you can get in the back seat, and once all this is taken down, you can just put your sleeping equipment in the back and slide right in, and you're good for the night. It's yeah. So, but yeah, PTA. Give him hell, brother. Parent teacher, man. Give him hell, brother. I got to go, you guys. Talk to you later. God loves you. So do I.